Stupid. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have not really watched Power as often. So book 2 with Tyreek being the lead, I don't really know the characters all like that. So this is somebody named Daniel that plays Zeke in Power. MorningJuiceBox, shout out to them. They interviewed Zeke, I'm gonna call him by his character name, and they were really going ham on his sexuality, at least the one person who's interviewing him. And me personally, being part of LGBTQ and come out the closet about 5 or 6 years ago, it's been now, but growing up finding my sexuality as a black gay man, what I don't like, and I always emphasize this, I don't like being put on the spot about my sexuality. Growing up, what I always had an issue with people ask me, was I gay? Because I didn't want to say I was, because one, I didn't know at the time what I identify myself as. And 2, because when you put someone on the spot like that, it's very uncomfortable, because especially you're not doing it in a private setting. You make people not want to come out the closet if they are gay. That's the thing. Identified bisexual, lesbian, trans, pan, whatever. You don't put them on the spot. One thing I don't like about heterosexual people, especially heterosexual men, when it comes to asking niggas these questions, because Zeke's a black man, so niggas these questions, is why do they pry on it so hard? As you listen to this interview, you're going to see how homeboy was on Zeke's behind because he wanted to know so bad, and Zeke was going around the question because it's like, why do you care? So check this out.
You know what?
I'm a single individual right now.
Did you have any girls in school?
I'm kind of no. I'm kind of don't speak about who. About,
Wait, hold on.
Come on with it.
Come on with it. Give me a second. Money Mike. So, I haven't had to act like this in a long time. Give me a minute. Let me get my thoughts together. So, not only ageism. So let me guess. You don't identify with a sex neither, right?
Did I say that?
I'm asking you because you don't want to say you keep it real. Let's talk about it.
Did I say that though?
You did not, but I'm asking you.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I'm a man.
What's the other, like, they have a whole bunch of, you look nervous. Don't be nervous. Come on.
I'm not nervous. I'm just listening. I want to make sure I hear you.
But don't be nervous, though.
I'm not nervous at all.
You sure you're not nervous?
I'm sure.
They have these whole new, a lot of labels these days.
Let's get into it.
Let's talk about the labels that is out there.
Okay.
They have some people that don't identify with a certain sexuality. I think is asexual. Can somebody tell me? They got...
Asexual is real.
Asexual. Can you tell me what asexual means?
It means basically you don't desire intimacy with either sex.
Okay, so it's bisexual, asexual, gay, lesbian.
I don't know all the titles that man.
But you know about
created.
asexual.
I do know about asexual. I have a cousin that's asexual.
Nice.
Yeah, but I don't want to tell you his name because I wouldn't want to tell you his business.
And I don't want to know his business. So what do you identify? I know too much, and I don't want to put a label on you. You know what I'm saying? But you just said anybody who like you. So that means if a man like you, you may go that direction. If a man like you and you feeling it,
I think that if any situation, especially today, it's gonna be a very challenging process. It's just a challenging process in general, but it's especially a challenging process, and it's a day-to-day journey, honestly.
bro. But are you ashamed to say that you like men if you do? Because if you do, no disrespect to you, but if you do, aren't you supposed to not be ashamed of it and be proud of who you are? Or in this industry, it's more acceptable.
I'm very proud of who I am.
I can see,
and I can tell.
The Timbs look crazy.
I can tell you that
society when growing up, because I saw your age, it says you're 27. I don't know if that's true, but I'm 34. Growing up in a household, especially a church household, the I don't know if I say stigmatism, but the
There's
law,
a lot of stigmatism.
Yeah, the law would be man and woman, right?
Right.
So when do you, growing up like that in a church household, 5 brothers, when do you make a decision that I like who I like and whatever? Like, did you hide? You didn't confirm anything, but at a younger age, I'm assuming, if that was the case, did you always have that feeling to you when you were younger? Or, like, did you decide, like, were you hiding it and you decided to feel this way when you got older?
Well, it's, and I think it's a great question.
Oh, thank you.
I think that, the moment, you really come into.
I'm
telling you the answer. I'm trying.
Were you born gay, bro? Come on, stop. I said, see, I didn't want to yell.
See.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to do that because you forced me.
Okay. So
you forced me instead of you playing Ring Around the Rosy, and I'm trying
to answer your way. I'm trying to answer.
But you try to do it politically. These conversations are necessary.
To answer your question.
Zeke,
I'm trying. Oh,
damn.
Okay.
Lee, these conversations are necessary.
I would like to answer your question in the most authentic way I can.
Got it.
But I know. You just said everything that you wanted to say.
I did.
Okay. So what would you like for me to answer?
I want to know if you're born with that mentality of I like whoever I like. Is it born, especially growing up in a church household?
It's hard to say. Were you born?
Were you that open minded as a child? That's what I'm saying.
It's hard to. I mean, I feel like
it didn't allow me. It was frowned upon. You grew up in a church household, which I know it was frowned upon. And I'm assuming maybe I don't know. I don't know if it was frowned upon. So let me not jump to conclusions. So what I'm saying, when I say disservice, is that because the way you answer questions is like, you were honest. You said, I'm open to who, but it's not a direct answer, and I have to respect.
But it's my
space.
answer.
And I respect your space.
And here's the thing. It's like,
how would somebody feel like you? Like, what encouragement are you giving them by answering like this?
I feel like I'm an individual. I can only encourage people to have a mind of their own. And to be the individual that they seek to be, this is America. You ought to be, who you can be. People come from all over the world to be free here.
Okay.
But I think that I think it's such a
baby boy.
As a hetero man, why do you care so much? As y'all notice, he kept rewording the question for Zeke to answer. Zeke was giving you a roundabout answer because he didn't want to answer the damn question. But you kept prying. Then you asked about his age, him being a Christian household, about the labels, and you didn't want to label him wrong. But why was that such a specific thing you want to know so bad? That's, again, my problem with the heterosexual community when it comes to people who are gay. Because y'all be so damn curious. It's like, but if you want to suck a little dick, just say that. If that's what it is, because why do you care? But let's talk about the fact that he brought the fact that Zeke was in a Christian household. I was in a Christian household, right? You know how the Bible says gay is a sin and it's not Adam and Steve and you going to hell if you out here doing little gay things and da-da-da. You know how the Bible is, and we all know how it's been reworded and they use homophobia for. But anyway, let's get off of that for a second because we can get into that a whole other day. If you know all that, and you also being black, why would you press it? Because here's the thing. A lot of black men in this day shout to, us for exploring our sexuality and being more comfortable being ourselves. But for the men who are supposed to be heterosexual, for the men who are supposed to be masculine presenting, for the men who are supposed to, give off this dominance because these alpha males claim that, everybody wants them and shit, whatever. If Zeke has not put himself out there in a place to where you need to question his masculinity and sexuality, don't do it in interviews that are going to be put on the damn internet. That's my problem. Even though I want everybody to live their truth, if I'm a public figure and I don't want my business out there, mind yours. Mind yours. The industry already has an issue with the gays, as it is. And being being a black man in this society where, at least in these niggas' mind, I'm a black man, my damn self, but in these niggas' mind, because who I'm talking about, these hetero men, they think they running shit and they ain't running the damn thing. As soon as you denounce a man's masculinity, every other black man is gonna put him in a feminine category. That's how he was raised in a black household. So again, why would you try to put that man on blast? I don't like that. Because had Zeke had gone around and reversed it and actually about your damn sexuality, trying to put you on blast, you would have a problem. But because you are the interviewer, not the interviewee, you don't care. So, this is what happened with Isaiah Rashad, where everybody's in that nigga business because they posted on Reddit about him, sucking a little peen, and he is peeing about a little Spanish white boy. But people made it clear, hey, listen, leave that nigga alone. But as you should. So if Zeke do like men, leave that nigga alone because that's what he likes. Okay? So I just don't be understanding why y'all give a fuck about niggas being gay or not. But even if you do, leave it alone, because unless you want to have sex with another man, don't ask another man his damn business. Unless it's already out there and that's something he put out in the universe, not for you to exploit it. And that's on period. Like, comment, subscribe, and I can't stress that enough. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
It's weird.